Hi everyone, I am back today with this little journal. This is for a Swabo for Junk Journal Junkies, and it is a Shabby Chic sewing themed journal, and it's to be a mini journal. This is 4x6 and it has a 1.5-inch spine, and you can see I've just covered the cover with some plain kind of shabby paper from one of the Marion Smith printables. And then on the front, I've just got this label, and this is, it says tulle and lace in French. It's a French shop. And then I've got this really pretty flower here that actually came on some of the things that I got from Angie. So yeah, I know. You're probably all wondering how I could ever part with that, and it's actually pretty hard. But it really just went with this book so well that, you know, I really kind of had to add it. So there we go. So it's very thick, as you can see. There's lots of detail on the inside. Lots of trims that I've used. So let me take you on a tour. So the closure is, of course, just some seam binding. I've used eyelets, and the front and back covers I've just covered with paper and left them plain because there's lots of tuck spots and so on inside here. So the papers, a lot of them are Marion Smith from a variety of her kits. And then this that I've used is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. That's one of her lined pages. And then I've just added just a lot of different sewing themed ephemera. This is from Shabby Art Boutique. She has some really cute, very shabby chic printables. And then that really pretty girl sewing. And again, this is from Shabby Art Boutique. Isn't that beautiful? And this is a Marion Smith printable as well. And you'll see as you go through that I have left quite a bit of room for journaling. You know, that's certainly my take on these, is that they are meant to be journals. So I do like to leave room to add pictures or writing of some sort. And this is fairly kind of thick, and mainly because of all the inserts. So it does certainly reduce in size significantly if all the inserts are out. You know, you could add your own things into it. So here's another of the tags from Shabby Art Boutique. And this lace is just, I've just adhered it to this paper bag from Denise's store. And those are the mini bags. They're, I think, 2.5 or 3 tall by about 1.5 wide. And they fit these just perfectly. And in this pocket, I have this singing while they sew little poem, and then just a McCall's pattern for a journaling card. Great. And lots of trims on the sides, as you can see. And in here I've just got another journaling card, and then this is from Shabby Art Boutique as well, and it's an embroidery floss organizer. And I think the idea is that you would punch holes along the sides here and then insert whatever embroidery floss you were using for your projects, just so that it kept organized. So I've added one of those. Thought it was really pretty. And then on this page I have a doily, and I got those from Butterbee Scraps, and I see here that this one has a little bit of a stain on it, and that's unfortunate, but it really kind of goes with the whole shabby chic look, I think. And then this really pretty journaling card, blouse pins inside. That's a great image there, that old ad. And then this tuck spot, and I've got one of these thread cards, and I was going to wrap some things around it. I've got a few throughout the journal, but really these are just so pretty. I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to cover up the pretty images, so I've just left them. And then this is just an image that I printed in a little journaling book there. And here, little buttons, card, and some buttons there. And then another spool card, and this was kind of as far as I wanted to go in terms of wrapping anything around these, so I just added that as a little journaling spot. And then just some ribbon here and some lace. This really pretty image of this lady in her dressmaking. And then this is a glassine envelope that I've just put some trims on. And then in here I have, if I can get them out, a few things. Another button card, and then this dress form, and this was from a Tim Holtz paper pad, just some rust proof. I guess they're snaps or something like that. And then in the center here I have a couple of pockets and this really pretty sewing image. And then this is a receipt for a sewing machine. And then on this side I have one of these printable dress tags from Sue Olson's shop, Innkeeper's, I think it's called the Innkeeper's Journal. And then this really pretty kind of shabby lace card as well. So lots of journaling spots in here. Lots of really pretty tabs and trims. And again, just a little bit of decoration here. And another one of those cards. And a tape measure journaling card. And then another of the French labels. And this is the other half of the bag that you saw earlier on, and I've just folded the edge for the pocket here, added some trim. And on this side I have opened it at the top so that it's room for a tag at the top. And this is my favorite image, I have to say. This again is from Shabby Art Boutique, and I've just added some different buttons here. And it's on top of a glassine bag here from Denise's shop. And I've just got a plain tag in there with some really pretty trim. Again, that eyelash trim is from Denise's shop. And I've done a little bit of trim on it. And then that seam binding I've dyed with some avocado. And then this again is from Shabby Art Boutique, that little postcard. I thought was pretty to add in. Just clip that in. And then this is, so that those are the first two signatures. And then this is in between the next two signatures. I've got this little folder and I've added a little bit of trim here. And on this side is the bottom half of one of Denise's alterations tag. And a little sewing machine journaling card. And on this side I've got a little button card. And another of those journaling cards there. So that's in between the first two signatures, and then here's the other two signatures. And again, that's from Shabby Art Boutique. I'm sorry if you can hear those kids outside. They're playing, but they're also screaming, and it drives me crazy, so I hope you can't hear them. Here's a doily I've folded over for a little pocket. I've added a little rosette here and a little rusted safety pin from Denise's store and a little tag. I realize I haven't stamped that, so I'll have to do that before I send this off. Another one of the dress form and another button card there. And here I've got, again, a dress form card, and then another one of those printables that I've made into a little booklet here. And then just a bit of trim. And here in this pocket, I've just added a button card with just a few different buttons that I've added, and that sewing lady. And another, This isn't a sewing related, but isn't that great, that Victorian image of that lady reading her book in her hammock. And I've just added a little bit of a bow here. And then that great sewing machine card. And again, another of those labels from Shabby Art Boutique. And this pretty label here as a tuck spot. And the last signature, I've got another bag from Denise's shop and a little card there that I've added some Singer sewing machine information. And then a thread card and just a journaling card there. And a button card. And there's another rusted safety pin from Denise's shop. I'm going to link Denise's shop below. You really need to go over and check it out. She's got some great new things in. And that pretty sewing image there. And in this pocket, I've got two more of those thread cards. And on this side, I've got a couple of things clipped. So another spool card. And then I've got this tag that I've made, again with some avocado dyed seam binding. And then on the back, I've got a little pocket with this little journaling card. And then again, more of that lace and ribbon. And then I've got this, that's a simplicity pattern as a journaling card. And my favorite image again, I had to put it in again. And then this is the other half of that alterations tag from Denise's shop. Oh dear. And then that's it. That's the back. So, Jenny, I hope you like this. Jenny is my partner. And Allie, thank you so much for doing this swap. This was so much fun. You've got me back into doing these small journals, so I'm hoping you'll come up with another swap where I can make another small journal. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you like this, and I will be back soon.